Middle East is on the edge again. What started as an Israeli airstrike in Doha, Qatar is now turning into a full-blown diplomatic storm that has pulled in the Gulf states and even Russia. Well, the strike killed 5 people, including aides and guards of senior Hamas officers, and it happened while Hamas negotiators were in Doha reviewing a US brokered ceasefire proposal. The leaders kind of survived, but the message, it was clear. Israel is willing to hit Hamas wherever they hide, even in Qatar's capital. But here's the twist. This particular attack has united the Arab Gulf states like never before. At a very high-profile meeting in Sochi, Russia, the Gulf Cooperation Council and Moscow stood shoulder to shoulder against Israel's action. The GCC Secretary General Jassim al-Budaiwi made it very clear that Qatar is not alone. And then came the strongest statement from Kuwait. Its foreign minister Ali al-Yaha declared that an attack on one GCC member is an attack on all. That's the Gulf version of NATO's Article 5, right? In other words, if you strike Qatar, you are taking an entire Arab Gulf. Now, why is this important? This is very important, by the way, because the GCC isn't just any group that we are talking about. It includes Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Kuwait, Oman, Bahrain, and Qatar. These are some of the world's richest, most energy-powerful nations, and together they control a huge chunk of global oil and gas. Their backing gives Qatar a shield far bigger than its own military might. And Russia's role here? Well, Moscow hosted the meeting and quickly voiced solidarity with Qatar. This is significant because Russia is already aligned with Iran and Syria against Israel in different theaters of the conflict. Can you imagine? By siding with GCC on this, well, Russia is signaling that Israel's war is no longer just about Gaza. It is risking confrontation with an entire bloc of nations. The timing makes it even more sensitive here. Qatar has long acted as a mediator between Israel and Hamas, often hosting negotiations that involved the US and Egypt. Now, by striking Doha, Israel has not only killed Hamas personnel, but also insulted the entire country that Washington relies on to keep ceasefire talks alive. And that's why Arab states are furious, and that's why Russia is happy to step in, seizing the chance to present itself as a protector of Arab interests. So, what happens next? Could this turn into a military confrontation? Not immediately, but GCC isn't declaring any war. It is raising the stakes very high. Now, by framing this as a collective defense issue, Kuwait has sent Israel and its allies a crystal clear warning. Warning that any future strikes on Gulf soil won't just be a Qatar's problem, it will be a regional problem. This single strike on Doha has therefore achieved 2 things. First thing, it has made Hamas leaders feel less safe abroad, and second thing, it has pushed the Arab world and Russia closer together. Now, for Israel, that could mean more enemies on the front. For the US, it means one of its key mediators, Qatar, is now under a lot of pressure at home and abroad. And for the rest of the world, well, it means that the Gaza war may now spill into the heart of Gulf, dragging in players who were until now staying on the sidelines.